Today, I'm gonna be installing these seats into my car, but not quite just yet. You see, these seats actually came out of this car, which is another 1984 Porsche 944. But the problem with this one is that it has been sitting for way too long. Now, you might be asking yourself, why on earth would I buy these seats if they're in such rough condition? But that's because the guy I bought them from wasn't trying to just sell the seats, he was actually trying to sell the entire car. And I just so happened to be doom scrolling on Facebook Marketplace that day, and I saw the listing for the whole car for only 1,500 bucks. Now, I was not actually considering buying this entire car, but I went ahead and looked anyways, because that's what we do. So as I was scrolling through these photos of this listing on Marketplace, I happened to see this photo right here. And this photo caught my eye extremely quick because I instantly recognized the sport seats in this car. So of course, what do? I go ahead and message the guy and say, hey, are you interested in selling just the seats to me? I am not expecting anything at all, by the way. I'm expecting a flat out no, I'm trying to sell the whole car. And that's essentially what I got, but I was hopeful that he would do it because he did say, if this guy doesn't come, then they're yours. So a couple days pass by, I'm waiting, and the guy has not heard from this other guy. And he said, if you can come tomorrow, they're yours. So what do I do on a Sunday morning at 8 a.m.? I run straight to the ATM, I get the money out, and I head straight there. As a lot of you guys have pointed out, I've been actually fairly lucky that this car is in pretty good shape overall. Yeah, it has its fair share of problems, but there's no rust, there's no major body work that needs to be done, and honestly, there's no major even interior work that needs to be done. And especially now, there's no engine work, or at least major engine work that needs to be addressed. So I've been pretty lucky with this car. The car that had the seats, however, was extremely rough. And I'm talking rust, literally all over the place. Now, I'm not blaming the guy who sold me the seats because I can't. And honestly, he was a great guy, fantastic, excellent communication, A+, 5 stars out of 5-star seller. But the seats, however, did not come out without a fight. And I had brought my tools, my impact a lot, thinking that maybe these seat rails are gonna be stuck, maybe a little bit seized. So I go to take out the seat rails of the passenger seat, only to find that it's so rusted that the seats themselves will not move forward or backwards. So then what do I naturally do? I push it as hard as I can forward to try and get it to go forward. And guess what happens? The entire seat rail comes up with the floorboard. It is so incredibly rusted. So then I knew right away, I'm in for a treat with these. They were not going to be as easy as I thought to not only remove from the car, but also to get them into my car. But nonetheless, I still paid a good price for them, so I'm not that worried about it. So then I ended up ripping out the entire passenger seat, and now it's time to get the driver's seat out, which does move forward and backward just a little bit, but not enough to actually pull it out. So after a while of trying to get this driver's seat out, the guy and I get a little bit frustrated. And I honestly give this guy so much props because he did not have to do this, but he goes ahead and grabs his air hammer and his cutter and he starts cutting underneath the car. This guy legitimately starts cutting underneath the car he's trying to sell as a whole car just to get the seats out for me. Huge shout out to this guy. I cannot thank you enough for doing that because you honestly did not have to do that at all. So now I have myself 2 early sport seats for a 944 or a 911. And with the price I paid, I'm honestly not too upset because I hope to be in these maybe under $1,000. What? Maybe $1,250 at the most, I would say. That's with doing the work myself, of course, but I honestly think I can do it. So enough of the yapping about the story. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside my car now, and then I'll go ahead and show you guys the close-up and the damage control of the sport seats themselves. So looking at my existing seats, they're overall in pretty good shape. Now, there is a small rip in the passenger seat, as well as a small rip in the driver's seat, and then there's these 2 random holes in both seats, which is really confusing, but they both go back and forth how they're supposed to. They slide really nice and smooth, and I have no complaints. Now we can go ahead and look at these seats, go over the damage, and see roughly how much this would cost me and what I would need to do. So at a first glance, especially from a distance, they honestly don't look too bad. Of course, there's some rips, there's some wrinkles, there's tears, there's all sorts of things that you might see on a typical seat that's about 40 years old. But when you get closer, you'll see all the rust and all the issues with them. So first and foremost, the most obvious thing I'm gonna need is to recover these seats with new leather or vinyl or cloth or whatever I choose to do. They're ripped. I mean, up here's in pretty good shape for the most part, but down here, there's some sort of like water. I really hope that's a water stain. And there's all sorts of cracks and everything else, and it's extremely dry. Now, they do make kits online that can range between $400 to like $1,000 depending on what you get. Now, that should be the route I'm going to take, not only because it will save me money, but also because it will give me something to learn from. Also, it will give me the freedom to kind of pick whatever I want without having to break the bank too much. And the first problem's on both seats, and that this little recliner slider right here just doesn't work. It's supposed to be down and you push it up to then slide it forward and backwards, but they're stuck in the up position. So it could be something as simple as it's just not catching on the inside, which could be a free fix, or it could be completely broken, which could end up being an expensive fix. The next problem only pertains to the driver's seat, but this also could be a costly fix if I can't do it myself. But there is a little bit of foam missing right here on this rip. Now, I'm gonna roll my sleeves up for this one because the seat rails are the part I wanna show you, but they're so disgusting. The seats alone are just really disgusting. I don't wanna touch them too much. Oh, you can hear it cracking. I'm not too worried about it getting on the concrete or anything, but yeah, there's that. These seats are in such rough shape. Everything underneath is rusted. The foam is in really bad shape. I am getting new seat rails for both of these regardless, even though this is the only one that's actually broken. This one's completely fine. They're so rusted, they smell like water, and even just sitting here, it smells so bad. Now, the last issue I've noticed with these seats is that they are slightly bent. At least I think they are. It could just be an optical illusion. It could just be the way the foam is starting to form. Now, obviously, depending on what is actually bent or warped, if anything, it can be fixable. So when you look at the passenger one right here straight on, it doesn't look too bad, except down here, you might notice that it's kind of shifted this way just a little bit, not much. But the driver's side definitely has more of a shift to it, I feel like. That side is lower than this side, so that bolster right there might need some popping back up. It might just be sagged, the foam might be a little too bad, but also you'll notice the striping here, or the pin right here that goes around here. On this one, it is off a little bit on the headrest there. So it might just be that, you know, the leather's kind of falling apart, you know, because of that tear there, it's pulling it down. I'm not too sure until I open it up, but they definitely are going to need some work. So I also want to show the difference between the passenger side and the driver's side seat rails. So underneath the passenger side, it is extremely rusted, and there is where it actually broke. And I think it did break here a little bit. I do see the bolt there though. See the bolt there on that one too. Also, right there, you have some rust forming on the back of the seat there. The driver's side here, rails are in much better shape. All 4 bolts are in fact there. Here's where you can see we had to cut out a little bit of underneath the car that came up with those bolts. Overall, these rails are in much better shape. So these might be salvageable. I'm not 100% sure. I might not even try to save them, but you can definitely see there was less water on this side of the car than there was this side. So now you can see there's a lot to do to these 2 seats to get them in tip-top shape. And I would have my work cut out for me for sure. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna say no, because honestly, I've always wanted a set of sports seats in my car, and that's the exact reason why I messaged this guy in the first place, drove 2 hours to get them, and was willingly cutting them out of this car. So going through the list, I obviously would need new upholstery kits. I would need to fix the issue with them not reclining forward or backwards. I would also need new seat rails for at least the passenger, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it for both of them. And then I'm also gonna have to go ahead and fix the foam up on the driver's side one. But with all of that said, I need to decide on what color to finish these in before I can actually start. Now, asking me to pick a color is probably the worst thing you can do, because I am extremely indecisive when it comes to this kind of stuff. I am so nervous to make the wrong decision for not only something so expensive, but something semi-permanent, let's call it that. Now, there are a few color options I have been debating between, but honestly, I just want to hear your guys' feedback on what do you think I should do with these. Now, I want to keep it within the tan and brown interior of my car because I love that color combo, but I am willing to go a little bit extra with it, if I will say. I do love fancy colors, and I absolutely love fancy color combos. So I think if there's something I can do on the inners of these seats that is an extravagant color or pattern or something along those lines, I'm more than willing to do it on these. I have honestly thought about just doing the Pepita in the mocha latte color because I absolutely love that look, and I think it would match very well with the interior of my car. Now, I have thought about going for like a more muted or burnt orange on these as well, because orange, tan, and brown are all on the same color spectrum, so it would match pretty well. But I don't know. I'm always really indecisive when it comes to these things, so whatever recommendations you have, I'll listen, because there's a million different options out there. But that's gonna be all I have here for you guys today. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really hope you guys are excited to hopefully see these seats go in my car one day, because I know I'm really excited to get this started, and I would love to just tear these apart and see what's in them. But for today, all we were doing was just assessing the damage and seeing what you guys think, because this is gonna be a huge project for me to get into, and I wanna make sure it's even gonna be worth it, and I wanna see what colors you guys have to think. But again, that's all I have here for you guys this week, so if you did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like down below, make sure you share this with your friends, and click subscribe, because we're so close to 3,000 subscribers. It would really mean a lot to me, and it's completely free, so there's no obligation to you. But I really hope to see you guys in the future, and hopefully you will see these seats in my car very soon. But make sure you guys drive safe, and I love you guys.